It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. For the Philadelphia 76ers, they come in off that loss to Denver. Wow, hammering it in!
And James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, GA, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into that next gear. Can't keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
For three, Caldwell Pope. Good on the three-point shot.
Executing the plan here early. Still haven't missed a shot.
Fires it up. Curry can't get it to go. The Lakers with a quick start to this game. It's a 5-point game. He gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite-level defender, guards multiple positions, and turns away a number of shots.
And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive angle.
And slam dunk by Harris.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Kicks it out to LeBron. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Davis. 5 on the clock. And it's Davis finishing it off.
The D can expect this to happen when they give Davis this type of position. It's really that simple.
And stolen by LeBron. Here's Schroeder. And the rejection by Embiid. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Back to Caldwell Pope. 4 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here.
And the length of Embiid really bothers shooters. I love how he uses it on the defensive end.
Here's Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And that one's good. Schroeder.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
It's stolen by Schroeder. Here we go. James heading to the hoop. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA.
Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. Terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. And now, Philadelphia on the break.
An average shot blocker. I mean, you want Kuzma to use his vertical, more to redirect shots.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Right side, Simmons.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Oh, how about the length of Embiid? I mean, it's tough to deal with. Outstanding, using it to gobble up offensive rebounds.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Embiid. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Proving how legitimate of a threat he is inside. I mean, once Embiid gets it this close, I mean, it's all been over.
And here's Matthews for the three. And Embiid with the block. And he's able to get it back. And he gets it back. 6 to shoot. Here's LeBron. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Curry wide open. Buries the long-range jumper.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Pass to James. Outside Matthews. His three-pointer's off the mark.
That would have been a big three if he drained it. Answering back for the triple at the other end.
Harris, good.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
It's not going to be easy, but they've come this far. I mean, they're right here.
And so it's LeBron James. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, Jay. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think that LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron is a very real thing.
76ers trailing. Outside, Green. Back to Simmons. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Simmons got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Philadelphia.
What focus from the young guard. I like how Simmons stayed locked in on scoring despite the contact.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Curry on the wing. Embiid inside. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
To the inside. Pass to Matthews. Morris, left side. Here is Matthews, guarded by Curry. Matthews, no good. Outside, Simmons. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Howard. Goes back up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Proving he can be crafty. Howard getting the jump.
And Dwight Howard, you know, not the same 35-minute-a-game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go small against him. He provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. I mean, he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
Right side, Scott. The 11-footer. Kuzma pulls it in. Kicks it out to Schroeder. From downtown, Dwight Howard pulls it in. Philadelphia with the ball. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Yeah, should be a fun game to watch. I mean, 2 teams that don't see each other that much. They'll learn a lot about each other tonight.
Reagan, New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like, oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go home.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Gasol trying to free himself up. And it's Davis missing. Here's Milton. Basket counts. Got the lead up to 6 now for Philadelphia.
Open court basketball at its best. The D slow to catch up, and the assist leads him right to the bucket.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
They just had nothing going for them. They look very defeated out there.
And that one's good. Maxey.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Good work there as it goes. Schroeder's got 8 points.
Look, that's a nice play. You need low post scoring to keep your offense balanced.
Scott. And Davis sends it back.
You see how the brows lead the league in swats. Not only the wingspan, but the awareness, reading the game.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game.
27 seconds left now here in the second. Howard. Milton in the corner. And Davis sends it back. And he recovers it. Shot clock at 3. Ferguson for 3. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Here's Schroeder. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Embiid with the steal. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
The physicality of Simmons on display. Showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
For the lead, draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, the scrawny strength, the skinny strength of Caldwell Pope catches defenders by surprise. So good at getting fouled and still finding a way to bury the shot.
And see, Webb, Contavious Caldwell Pope changing his approach before last season. He knew he wouldn't need to take on as much of a scoring responsibility.
Yeah, and what a team player, GA. I mean, KCP rededicated himself to defense. Tries to do more with less touches now. And that's the mindset you need to have playing with stars going for a championship.
Here's Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
Rock solid start for him. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
Pass to Davis. just over a minute and a half played here in the third. The layup off target. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have. Staying aggressive and playing under control.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one. But he's got the limp to be the first one, too.
Curry, good.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
This game has come to life. They're out there battling now. We didn't see this in the first half.
Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in two different settings.
Yeah, I mean, two very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft.
Oh, you see that? The versatility of Simmons is astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
Here's James. And again, the Lakers no good. Philadelphia leading by 3. Here's Green. Sinks that one from the post. Green's got his first points in this one.
No hesitation to get it to the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert easy.
Banked in off the glass.
No, this isn't fair. Everything is going AD's way. He's in the zone and scoring at a terrific pace.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Simmons looking around. And Simmons slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer.
Curry gets the bucket.
Yeah, usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks, but not now.
Bounce pass, Schroeder. Outside for Caldwell Pope. And it's off from three-point range. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 14-4 run right now. The drive by Simmons. Embiid trying to break loose. Great D that time from James. Here's Davis. Green with the rebound.
That works just like they drew it up. Till the part where he short arms the layup. They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
There's Schroeder. Good D by Embiid. And so Green will bring it up for the 76ers. The drive by Simmons.
That's just the sheer strength of Simmons. You want to try to tie him down? He's going to fight hard for every bucket.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Lakers trail by 12. Now off the inbound. And it's Schroeder missing.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
That one drops for him.
You can't leave anyone uncovered around Simmons. I mean, he's fantastic at seeing when one of his guys is open.
The kick out to Matthews. No good on the triple.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
Here's Kuzma. Hangs in the air. And the rejection by Embiid.
Well, you got to be careful around Embiid. When he's around, he's capable of coming up with these blocks.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Fires for 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Philadelphia. The 76ers leading by 15 to the right side. 76ers moving the ball around. And it's Scott with the jam.
Improving his his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the first one drops.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Schroeder hits them both.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Pass to Howard. To the paint. Here's Scott. Not going to go that time. And the Lakers will go the other way with it.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
On defense, the 76ers. The lead is 15. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant one foul.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
Well, you know, teams look for plus sixes. Players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Here's Scott. Howard trying to free himself up. Second chance shot. And it's good on the way in. And the 76ers lead by 13.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well-suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Shot clock at 6. Milton in the corner. Off target with his 3. Lakers trail by 13. 3 from Matthews. Rebounded by Howard.
If he'd been even halfway decent today, the score would be a lot different, but you can't get anything to fall.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touch by Schroeder.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Schroeder. Trying to get open as Davis. And that one's good. Schroeder. Philadelphia leading by 11. Pass to Ferguson. On the wing, Milton. Down low. Scott, good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And stolen by Scott. Right wing. Here's Ferguson. Pass to Milton. No good from outside.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
And LeBron with a clear path to the hoop. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The 76ers leading by 11. Pass to Ferguson. The 76ers with another miss. Fast break, the Lakers. Davis has got the ball. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Always love to see your big man run the floor. There's no questioning Davis's effort.
Here's Scott. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Scott's got 6 points in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
And both free throws good for Davis.
I mean, you know, Davis's reputation really does precede him. Every time he steps on the court, the other team starts to look nervous.
Launches it. A shot by Milton, no good. Lakers trail by 9. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Maxey.
Well, you got to be careful around James. Always looking to get to the line whenever you can.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
They'll take it even with the miss. Anything they can do to cut into the lead.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
And that's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away. Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
Here's Maxey. That shot off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but it just wasn't enough.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ferguson misses. Here's Los Angeles now. They trail by 7. It's stolen by Davis. There's the triple. That shot is off. So Philadelphia wins it, probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber.